How many dawns, chill from his rippling rest, the seagull's wings shall dip and pivot him, shedding white rings of tumult, building high over the chain bay waters. Then within violet curve forsake our eyes, as apparitional as sails that cross some page of figures to be filed away, till elevators drop us from our day. I think of cinemas, panoramic slights with multitudes bent toward some flashing scene, never disclosed, but hastened to again, foretold to other eyes on the same screen. Insistently through sleep, a tide of voices, they meet you, listening midway in your dream, the long, tired sounds, fog-insulated noises, gongs in white surplices, beshrouded wails, far strum of foghorns, signals dispersed in veils. And if they take your sleep away sometimes, they give it back again. Soft sleeves of sound attend the darkling harbor, the pillowed bay. Somewhere out there in blankness, steam spills into steam and wanders, washed away. The sky, cool feathery fold, suspends, distills this winged slumber. The fog leans one last moment on the sill. Under the mistletoe of dreams, a star, as though to join us at some distant hill, turns in the waking west and goes to sleep. McAdam, gun gray as the Tunney's belt, leaps from Far Rockaway to Golden Gate. Listen, the miles a hurdy-gurdy grinds, down gold arpeggios, mile on mile unwinds. McAdam, gun gray as the Tunney's belt, leaps from Far Rockaway to Golden Gate. Keep hold of that car change, Rip. Have you got your times? And hurry along, Van Winkle. It's getting late. Through the bound cable strands, the arching path, upward, veering with light, the flight of strings, taut miles of shuttling moonlight syncopate the whispered rush, telepathy of wires. Up the index of night, granite and steel, transparent meshes, fleckless the gleaming staves, sibilant voices flicker, waveringly stream, as though a god were issue of the strings. And through that cordage, threading with its call, one arc, synoptic of all tides below, and on, obliquely up bright carrier bars, new octaves trestle the twin monoliths, beyond whose frosted capes the moon bequeaths 2 worlds of sleep. O arching strands of song! Onward and up the crystal-flooded aisle, white tempest nets file upward, upward ring with silver terraces the humming spars, the loft of vision, palladium, helm of stars. Sheerly the eyes, like seagulls stung with rime, slit and propelled by glistening fins of light, pick biting way up towering looms that press sidelong with flight of blade on tendon blade, tomorrows into yesteryear, and link what cipher script of time no traveler reads, but who, through smoking pyres of love and death, searches the timeless laugh of mythic spears. Like hails, farewells, up planet-sequined heights, some trillion whispering hammers glimmer tire. Serenely, sharply up the long anvil cry of inchling eons, silence Troy. And you, aloft there, still wrapping harness to the swarming air, silvery the rushing wake, surpassing call beams yelling Aeolus, splintered in the straits. From gulfs unfolding, terrible of drums, tall vision of the voyage, tensely spare, bridge lifting night to cycloramic crest of deepest day. Meticulous, past midnight in clear rhyme, infrangible and lonely, smooth as though cast together in one merciless white blade, the bay estuaries fleck the hard sky limits, as if too brittle or too clear to touch. The cables of our sleep, so swiftly filed, already hang shred ends from remembered stars. One frozen, trackless smile. What words can strangle this deaf moonlight? Now no cry, no sword can fasten or deflect this tidal wedge. Slow tyranny of moonlight, moonlight loved and changed. But now draw in your head, alone and too tall here. Your eyes already in the slant of drifting foam, your breath sealed by the ghosts I do not know. Draw in your head and sleep the long way home. We left the haven hanging in the night. Sheened harbor lanterns, backward fled the keel. Pacific here at time's end, bearing corn. Eyes stammer through the pangs of dust and steel. And still the circular, indubitable frieze of heaven's meditation, yoking wave to kneeling wave, one song devoutly binds, the vernal strophe, chimes from deathless strings. O thou steeled cognizance, whose leap commits the agile precincts of the lark's return, within whose lariats sweep and cinctureds sing in single chrysalis the many twain. Of stars thou art the stitch and stallion glow, and like an organ thou with sound of doom, sight, sound, and flesh, thou leadest from time's realm. O harp and altar of the fury fused, how could mere toil align thy choiring strings? Terrific threshold of the prophet's pledge, prayer of pariah and the lover's cry. Again the traffic lights that skim thy swift, unfractioned idiom, immaculate sigh of stars, beating thy path, condense eternity, and we have seen night lifted in thine arms. O sleepless, vaulting the sea, the prairie's dreaming sod, unto us lowliest sometimes sweep, descend, and of the curve ship lend a myth to God.